Can you guys guess what we're doing today? We're talking about grills. Okay guys, today I'm going to show you the different smokers I have, why I have them, and why you need a different selection of smokers to do different things. I just bought this one here a couple weeks ago. This is the Masterbuilt 1050. It took, sorry the garage in that back corner is kind of messy. I have not burnt this one in yet, but I'll tell you why I bought it. So the Masterbuilt, as you can see, and you guys have probably seen it on other YouTube videos, it's actually going to be one of my, I think, end up being one of my favorite grills. It's got this humongous charcoal basket reservoir here. I don't know if you can see how deep down that goes. All right, looks to me like it's going to fit a whole bag of briquettes and a good sum of lump charcoal as well. And then obviously over there on that corner is the charcoal basket, or the ash catcher. And main reason I bought this is because, number one, it's Wi-Fi capable, so you can hook it up to the app on your phone. You know, obviously it's a digital grill, which I like, and the space that it has in it is just unreal. Looks to me like I could fit probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 racks of ribs in here. So if you're entertaining a large party, man, this is the grill for you. And then obviously there's the digital control on it, and you just pretty much, once it's plugged in, and we'll do a video over it on how to do this. Push your power button, set your temp, you know, crank it up to 225, 250, 275, whatever you're going to do. They say you can also grill on this. I haven't tried that yet in the YouTube videos I have seen for that. You just don't really get a direct, you know, heat, any fire under it, unless it's really, really hot. So like I said, that's why I wanted to go over the different types of smokers and grills that I have. I want to give you guys some maintenance tips, and I also want to tell you how you can keep them clean like brand new, and you know, just give you guys some tips and tricks on grills, smokers, and what they're capable of for different types of smoking. We're gonna head out to the backyard, and I'm gonna show you guys a few more things. Okay guys, so you seen me last night on our last video. We used the pellet grill, pellet smoker. So that's one of my second grills. Like I said, that Masterbuilt that I have in the garage, that I haven't tried it yet, but I'm kind of in an experimental phase with all of these smokers. Obviously everything that we're barbecuing here turns out phenomenal, but I've got several different smokers, so I can figure out which one I like to do what on. You know, for instance, like with this pellet grill, I've cooked ribs, chicken, haven't done a brisket yet on it, but we've done a lot of different meats, just to kind of, you know, dial in the flavor on it and the smokiness and all that good stuff. But one of my favorite things I cooked on this was a meatloaf, a barbecued meatloaf, which we'll make a video of that here coming up pretty quick. But they all yield different results. You know, like for instance, the electric smoker I've got over here, I'm going to show you guys that here in just a minute. You've seen me use it. We did a ham on it. And then over here I've got a Oklahoma Joe's, it's the Bronco. That's honestly one of my favorite grills. Now that thing, there's just something about smoking with charcoal, you know, and I know that may be kind of, with all this advanced technology out, kind of an old school mentality, and it is a lot more work to do it that way. But it seems like you get more smokiness flavor in it, and it seems like your meat comes out just a lot more, I don't know how to describe it. It's just better in the long run. So I've tried ribs on this pellet smoker. Works great. I've tried ribs on the electric smoker, and they were way too tender, like they disintegrated whenever I got them to the kitchen and got them trimmed up. I did them on the Oklahoma Joe's. Perfect. Came out perfect. So these smokers, they just yield different results. You know, they like the pellet smoker, I noticed that it's better. There's something about when I smoke chicken on it, I don't like it as well as if I were to put it in the electric smoker or a charcoal smoker. So it's like for more meat, it's more beneficial for meat that holds a lot more moisture, you know, turkey, that sort of stuff. And I know turkey breasts get dry and all of that stuff, but it just seems like poultry for some reason. I love it, turns out great, but we can get it even better. So that's why I'm really excited about that Masterbuilt 1050, because it is charcoal, but it does have a fan in there so that it will give you, it'll keep a constant temperature inside of it. And I'm really excited to use that one. We're going to do a burn in on that and see how it turns out. But I'm going to walk around and show you the different types of smoking equipment that I have, and then I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to keep them clean. Stay tuned. All right, so let's start with the Pit Boss 3-in-1 smoker. I think I've showed you guys this. I did a ham on it not too long ago. So I'm not going to go into great detail again of how it works, but you can see huge, wide open. This will smoke a 20-pound turkey if that tells you anything. Put wood chips down here in that little pan. Have to do it about 2-3 times a cook. Really good, accurate temperature, and it is it's all in all just a really good smoker. You've got a propane side. Automatic ignition, so you can turn on all 3 of your burners. Hit that, you can hear it sparking in there. It'll light all 3 of them at once. Heat it up, cool it down, start throttling down your temperature, and it'll kind of maintain whatever temperature you're trying to grill at. Great grill. Charcoal side, you can see it needs to be cleaned out. We did some steaks. In fact, you guys, there's a video on that as well. Those awesome steaks we just cooked. So it's got different levels that you can adjust your pan to for when you're, grilling steaks. All in all, good grill. Now, this one is the one that we smoked that awesome brisket on. And also we hung some ribs. I don't have a rib video yet, but you know what? That's coming up. So, all in all, this is one of my favorite smokers so far. If you guys have seen how these work, these 3 little holes right here, you put your rib hangers in, and it'll hang up to 4, 8, 12 racks of ribs in here. So, kind of tight, but, 9 at least. You could put 12 in there, But I'm telling you, put it on here, follow the directions, and man, they come out good. They really come out good. This thing is super easy to clean, which brings me to my next point. Okay, smoker maintenance is extremely important, and here's why. If you guys grill on these, smoke on these, and you do, cook after cook after cook, and you never do any maintenance on these smokers, they're going to rust out. The thermometers on them, they get that weird, like you can see how this one's got that internal like moisture in it, which as it gets a little bit hotter out here today, that'll go away, but eventually it will destroy that thermometer. This Oklahoma Joe smoker, another reason that it's one of my favorites, is because you get in here, you pull the guts out of it, set it to the side. I'll usually set it over there by that rock. Take a garden hose, I'll pull it out into the yard a little bit, take a garden hose and just spray it down, top to bottom, inside and out. This is a Kevlar seal, so you're not going to ruin this. I'll even go so far as to spray down the intake and the chimney, and you just spray in and out. There's a hole in the bottom that all the water will drain through. Leave it open for a few hours so all the water you just sprayed it with drains out. Set your accessories to the side somewhere and thoroughly spray them, let them dry, put them back in, close the lid, and it's ready for its next smoke. And keep your intakes closed, your intake and your exhaust. All in all, it's a great little smoker. It's low maintenance. That's another thing I really like about it. And it's easy to clean, and it's so durable. I don't even cover this one. I don't really even see the sense in covering it as long as you keep it clean. That's really all you have to do to maintenance it. Now, these other smokers, it's a totally different story. This one here, I've only done, believe it or not, I've probably only used this one about 10 times. My handle fell off a while back, And the screws dropped somewhere, and I can't find them, so that's why there's no handle on that side. But all in all, it's been a pretty good smoker, a good, you know, smoker slash grill. I've explained in videos in the past, this right here, that was one of my complaints, is that whenever they shipped this, they put this advertisement sticker on it, and it was so freaking on there. I did soap and vinegar and everything you could think of to try to remove it and couldn't get it removed. But when I'm done, I clean these every cook, and I'll open them up, and I will, first off, you can, when you're still burning on this, you can scrape it off with a wire brush, you know, all of your grill grates. And then once it cools down, I'll come back with a shop vac and shop vac the whole interior. I mean, I'll dismantle the whole thing. The drip trays that are in the back, you can take those out completely. You can see the handles for that one, and there's a handle for that one. Those just slide completely out. Throw those in the dishwasher. And shop vac out your grill. And when it gets too heavily greased, spray it out with a water hose. Don't be afraid to do that. Just dry it up. Take some paper towels and dry the front inside and out. Dry it up. Keep them clean. If you don't, your grill's gonna deteriorate quicker, and it also can cause dangerous flash fires. So if your grill's constantly catching on fire every time you go to do even a low temperature smoke, that's why you may not be keeping it clean enough, you know. Now the pellet grill, kind of a different story. You know, there's not really a whole lot of maintenance to do on this hopper here, as long as you keep that lid closed and keep the grill covered. That's the main thing. On the inside, what I'll do is I'll take out this top rack and put it in the dishwasher, and I will take out these grill grates and put them in the dishwasher, and below that is just a heat diffuser. So I'll fire this thing up to about, you know, 300, 350, 400, get it piping hot, take my wire brush, scrape all that gunk off that heat deflector, and then let it cool down, pull the heat deflector out, shop vac the inside because there's ash in there and old pellets. You got to keep those cleaned up. You don't want to just fire this thing back up after you cook on it. Shop vac it out, put your heat deflector shield back in there, shop vac that out, and then all the edges and grooves, shop vac them, wipe them down with a paper towel. When your grill grates are done, pop them back in there, shut the lid, cover it up, and you're good to go. So a little bit of maintenance on these goes a long way, and it can prolong the life and longevity of these grills. So keep that in mind. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned. We've got a lot of great videos coming up. Like I told you in the last video, there is a huge surprise that is supposed to be delivered here very, very quickly. And we're going to show the delivery truck pulling up. We're going to have them get it off the box, get it put in place, and show you guys exactly what that is. I'm not going to give away the surprise just yet, but it's huge, huge. Subscribe to our channel. A lot of you guys, it's Christmas time. We're coming up on Christmas, and I have a feeling a lot of people are going to get grills for Christmas and smokers. So once you get out in the garage and you put that together, the next step is trying to figure out how to cook on that smoker. Give our channel a shot, please. Ring that bell, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment. Any questions you have, I will return them. We get enough subscribers here on this channel, and we're going to start doing giveaways. Good times, great times coming up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.